big cat. Welcome to my therapy. This ain't your ordinary world, it's extraordinary. You see, I'm a high priestess light walker here to guide your way through the waves of life. We'll find a new path to embrace. Tarot, astrology, numerology in our hands. No weapon formed against you shall ever stand. We're winners, we never quit, we always keep on going. Quitters never win, but we're always growing. Hey there, big cat, let's chase the highest vibration. Together we'll create a new world, a brand new nation.
Namaste! Grand Rising, Big Cat. Welcome or welcome back to Big Cat Astrology, Big Cat Wave, as we unpack the full moon in Aries. This full moon in Aries occurs at 24 degrees on the 17th of October 2024, and it is most significant. It comes 6 months after the Aries solar eclipse on the 8th of April 2024. It also occurs just 2 weeks after the new moon solar eclipse in Libra on the 2nd of October at 10 degrees. These events mark a cycle of beginnings and culminations, with the full moon bringing matters to head and requiring decisive action. The new moon solar eclipse at 10 degrees Libra that occurred on the 2nd of October introduced new beginnings in relationships, partnerships, and diplomacy. The Libra eclipse is highlighted themes of balance, harmony, and fairness. It encourages new dynamics in partnerships and a reassessment of how we achieve equilibrium in relationships. The full moon in Aries continues the themes initiated by the April solar eclipse and the Libra solar eclipse. The April solar eclipse likely brought personal growth, self-assertion, and leadership qualities. Now, the full moon in Aries pushes these themes to culmination, demanding resolution and decisive action. It's a time for dealing with unfinished business in both relationships and your personal identity. The full moon in Aries forms a cardinal grand cross involving planets in cardinal signs. We have the moon in Aries, we have the sun in Libra, Mars is in Cancer, and Pluto is in Capricorn. This configuration creates intense tension, forcing a confrontation with issues around personal power, relationships, and emotional balance. The Cardinal Grand Cross brings pressure to act, often leading to breakthroughs, but also has the potential for conflicts. It's important to balance the need for independence, Aries, and cooperation, Libra, while managing emotional intensity, Cancer, and structural change, Capricorn. Fixed stars Alpheg brings a spiritual and compassionate influence. It helps tempers Aries' aggressive energy, encouraging patience, spiritual insight, and emotional maturity. The star's presence balances out the impulsive nature of Aries, providing an opportunity for reflective action. The fixed star Algenib enhances courage, willpower, and determination. It strengthens the ability to take bold actions, but also warns against arrogance or impulsive decisions. This star can help you face challenges head on, but it reminds you to act with awareness rather than recklessness. These fixed stars provide a dynamic interplay between bravery and restraint, urging you to make clear, decisive moves while maintaining humility. If you've been working on a personal goal or navigating a complex relationship, this full moon demands action. If there's been tension building up, it's likely to come to head. Decide whether to pursue your own path or make compromises for the sake of harmony in your relationships. Surgery, particularly related to the head, eyes, or face, is not advisable during any full moon cycle. Aries rules the head, making these areas more sensitive. Additionally, the full moon increases the risk of excessive bleeding and nervous tension. Given the heightened intensity of the Cardinal Grand Cross, it's unfavorable for any form of medical procedure unless it's an emergency. The full moon in Aries brings to culmination the themes initiated by the solar eclipse and the lunar solar eclipse earlier in October. It's time to finalize issues, particularly in personal growth and relationships. The Cardinal Grand Cross creates tension and pressure, requiring a balance between individuality and cooperation. The influence of the fixed stars Alpheg and Al-Jineb encourages courageous action while reminding you to avoid impulsive behaviors. Aries, the full moon is in your first house. The Grand Cross brings tension between self, relationships, family, and career. This full moon hits you directly, Aries, making you confront personal identity and how others perceive you. It's about stepping into your power, but this may stir conflicts between what you want and what others expect of you. There's tension between balancing your personal ambitions and maintaining harmony in your relationships. You might feel like you're being pulled in 4 different directions: career, home, self, and love. The fixed star Al-Jineb strengthens your willpower to act, but be cautious. Its influence warns against impulsiveness. Meanwhile, Alpheg reminds you to balance your assertiveness with patience and empathy, ensuring your actions benefit you without alienating others. Taurus, the full moon is in your 12th house. The Grand Cross brings tension around hidden fears, relationships, career, and emotional well-being. Taurus, the full moon digs into your hidden world, surfacing emotions or secrets that you've been avoiding. It's a time for inner healing, but it may trigger unexpected tension with others. You may find yourself overwhelmed by emotions you've been bottling up, perhaps feeling the pressure from work or family that affects your mental health. A confrontation with a partner could arise as you struggle to balance your emotional needs and external responsibilities. The fixed star Alpheg brings spiritual insight, helping you gain clarity on those deeper emotional issues, while Al-Jineb pushes you to confront with courage. This is a time to heal from the inside out, but be careful not to act in frustration as unresolved issues will be coming to light. Gemini, the full moon is in your 11th house. The Grand Cross brings tension between friendships, partnerships, personal goals, and home life. Gemini, the full moon puts your social circle and long-term goals in the focus. Expect some shifts or challenges in friendships or group dynamics. You might be rethinking your alliances or feeling tension between your personal goals and what others expect of you. A close friend or member of a group may challenge your future aspirations. The fixed star Al-Jineb gives you the boldness to stand firm in your decisions, but it can also make you impatient with others' opinion. Alpheg encourages you to take a higher perspective, balancing your personal desires with what's best for the collective. Cancer, the full moon is in the 10th house for you. The Grand Cross brings tension between career, home, partnerships, and personal identity. This full moon highlights your career and public reputation. Expect pressure to reach a resolution or make a major decision in your professional life, but tension with home and family could complicate matters. A promotion or career opportunity may come your way, but taking it could upset the balance of your family life. You're being pulled between career ambitions and the needs of the home and loved ones. You'll need to decide what truly matters. The fixed star Al-Jineb boosts your ambition, but its impulsive nature warns you not to be burning bridges at work. Alpheg advises you to act with patience and to think long term, ensuring your decisions align with both your career and emotional well-being. Leo, the full moon is in your 9th house. The Grand Cross brings tension around travel, education, personal beliefs, and daily responsibilities. It activates your desires for expansion and adventure. Leo, focusing on travel, education, or spiritual growth is the lane you should find yourself in. However, conflicting demands from your daily responsibilities and personal beliefs could create tension. You may find yourself wanting to embark on a trip or pursue a new course of study, but financial or practical limitations may hold you back. The fixed star Alpheg encourages you to seek spiritual clarity and explore new perspectives, while Algenib provides the courage to break away from old patterns. However, avoid making hasty decisions without considering the practical implications. Virgo, the full moon is in your 8th house. The Grand Cross brings tension around shared resources, finances, personal values, and emotional security. The full moon shines a light on your shared resources, whether in financial partnerships or intimate relationships. Expect tension around money, debts, or emotional vulnerabilities. You could find yourself facing a financial disagreement with a partner, perhaps over shared expenses or investments. Alternatively, deep emotional issues may surface in an intimate relationship, forcing you to confront unresolved fears or insecurities. The fixed star Algenib gives you the boldness to face the challenges head on, but it also cautions you against acting too quickly or rashly in sensitive matters. Alpheg brings an opportunity for transformation and healing, encouraging you to work through your issues with patience and understanding. Libra, the full moon is in your 7th house. The Grand Cross brings tension around relationships, personal identity, career, and home life. The focus is most definitely on your partnerships, bringing issues in your relationships to the forefront. Whether in business or romance, expect challenges that require compromise and decisive action. You might find yourself at a turning point in your romantic relationship, perhaps needing to decide whether to take things to the next level or walk away. In business partnerships, unresolved conflicts could come to head, forcing you to decide how much you're willing to compromise for the sake of harmony. The fixed star Alpheg offers you the wisdom to see both sides, helping you approach conflict with fairness. Algenib gives you the courage to take bold, decisive action, but be careful not to let emotions push you into impulsive decisions. Scorpio, the full moon is in your 6th house of health, work, and daily routines. The Grand Cross will bring tension to your health, work, relationships, and personal values. You could experience a health wake-up call, such as a needing to address stress or overwork that's been impacting your physical well-being. There may be tension at work which demands are clashing with your personal boundaries. The fixed star Algenib gives you the strength to take control of your daily habits and routines, while Alpheg encourages a more reflective approach to your health, urging you to make changes that are sustainable in the long term. Sagittarius, the full moon is in your 5th house. The Grand Cross brings tension around creative projects, romance, children, and long-term goals. You may feel a surge of energy to express yourself or make decisions regarding these areas, but the Grand Cross will create tension between your personal desires and external obligations. If you're working on a creative project, this is a moment of culmination, but you might feel the pressure from family or romantic relationship that diverts your attention. Alternatively, a romantic partner may demand more commitment, or there may be issues regarding parenting and managing time between work and family. The fixed star Algenib gives you the courage to be bold and assertive. Be assertive and assert your creative visions, romantic desires. Be mindful not to act too impulsively. Alfeg offers a more spiritual perspective, encouraging you to balance your ambitions with the needs of others, whether it's a romantic partner or with your children. Capricorn, the full moon is in your 4th house of home, family and roots. The Grand Cross brings tension between your home, career, relationships and personal identity. Capricorn, you might face a situation where your career obligations conflict with a pressing family issue. The Grand Cross intensifies this pressure, demanding you to find a way to balance these aspects without sacrificing your personal needs. The fixed star Algenib gives you the strength to take charge, while Alfeg urges patience and compassion in handling family dynamics. Avoid rushing into decisions. Think carefully before taking drastic actions regarding your home and family. Aquarius, the full moon is in your 3rd house of communication, siblings and short trips. The Grand Cross brings tension around communication, education, travel and personal beliefs. You might find yourself in a dispute with a sibling or neighbor over something that seems small but escalates quickly due to miscommunications. Perhaps a disagreement about shared responsibilities or boundaries comes to the surface. The Grand Cross pushes you to re-evaluate your approach to communicating your needs without appearing too detached or aloof. The fixed star Algenib gives you the assertiveness to stand your ground, but Alfeg reminds you to approach these conflicts with empathy and patience. You'll need to be mindful of how your words can impact others. Pisces, the full moon is in your 2nd house of finances, self-worth and resources. The Grand Cross brings tension around money, self-worth, shared resources and personal goals. The full moon shines a light on your financial situation and self-worth. You may face a financial challenge such as an unexpected expense that forces you to dip into your savings or rethink a shared investment with a partner. This could also stir up feelings of insecurity if you feel like your contributions are being undervalued at work or in a personal relationship. The Grand Cross will demand balance your personal financial security with obligations to others. The fixed star Algenib provides you with the determination to take control of your financial situation, while Alfeg encourages introspection, asking you to consider whether you're being fair to yourself in your current circumstances. The full moon is an opportunity to stand firm, but also to be wise about where and how you allocate your resources. Big Cat, thank you for tuning in. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more astrological insights. Until we meet again on these astrological scarates, Big Cat Wave!